Hey everybody, it's Rick and I am here with a pickup video. It has been a while, as you guys know if you watch my videos. I just recorded my review video. I have a series of videos I need to record. I'm going to see how far I get tonight with recording, see how long my voice stays. I just talked for like 30 plus minutes straight in my review video. So now I want to show you guys some stuff I've picked up. Most of this is from like the second half of May. A lot of it is from the hunting trip I did with Dave and RJ, and when we went out to the Lancaster area, Greg was with us as well, and it was a good time. I didn't get a ton of movies, but I got some really cool stuff that I obviously want to show you guys. I think I'm going to dig right in. So the stuff's not going to be in order of how I picked it up, because like I said, this was weeks ago, so I kind of grouped it where I got it from, and we'll go from there. So the first two titles I have here are from Cash Converters. We went out to Cash Converters in the Reading, Pennsylvania area. They have basically $5 Blu-rays, and they're buy one get one free, so they're two for $5. The movie I really wanted, and I forget what it was at this time, was Scratched. So I kind of had to rush and grab two other movies. They keep all their movies in albums, so it's not like I can check the disc before I go up to the counter. So sometimes it's cross your fingers and hopefully you'll get lucky. The first title, I've actually never seen the movie, but it has a phenomenal cast. Gwyneth Paltrow, Jake Gyllenhaal, and Anthony Hopkins star in this movie. The movie is from 2005. This is the Echo Bridge release of Proof. I have not seen this. I don't really know much about it. It sounds really interesting. I stand corrected. It's from 2004. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Let me know if I should rush to watch this sooner than later. I definitely was intrigued by the cast. The movie sounds really interesting, so it's definitely something I will be watching. But let me know down below, guys. Is this a good one? Did I waste $2.50? The next movie I remember really enjoying when I was going through like my R-rated modern horror phase. This one here, I think it's from the same time frame, 2005, starring Alicia Cuthbert, Paris Hilton, Jared Padalecki, Chad Michael Murray, House of Wax, this being the remake. I really like this movie. It is a fun time. It's enjoyable. Like I wish more horror movies were like this. I would probably watch more horror movies. But it's just well done. It's fun. Who doesn't want to see Paris Hilton get killed? Spoiler alert. In an R-rated horror movie, not in real life, but in a horror movie. That was a big selling point to this movie when it came out. I think a lot of people saw the movie because it had the Paris Hilton death scene in it. So, House of Wax, Proof, $5 total, paid out of pocket. Yeah. Next was the only thing I picked up from the Willow, Glen flea market. It was an amazing find, however, because this has not yet been released in the US, and this happens to be the European release, which is region A, B, and C. So I can watch it here, and that is Borat, the Nas. As you guys know, I love Borat. I think it is one of the funniest movies the last 20 years. Just great original comedy at the time. Very quotable, in my opinion. I could go on and on. As you guys know that watch Dave's channel, especially live streams, I might say the line, "my wife," once or twice. But Borat on Blu-ray. I have the DVD. I can now get rid of that because I have it on Blu-ray, and like I said, it's the European release, so it has that wider spine, and it's very nice. How much? $1. Yeah, that was the other thing. I paid $1 for this, which, being the only thing I bought for $1, yep, this was amazing at the flea market. That's how my day started out, so I was okay with it. Then we went to Game Traders Club, which is awesome. They have a lot of great stuff. They have their 3 for $10 table. I got a couple things for Joe Martinez. If you guys don't check out his channel, you should. Joe's a great guy. picks up a ton of movies. He does unboxings every week and shows his weekly pickups. And I just got some randomness here, guys, so I'm going to kind of dive right in. Miracle, I've never seen, but it's a sports movie, and it's Disney. So this stars Kurt Russell, right? Kurt Russell, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, the DVD's pretty scratched up, but the Blu-ray was nice and mint. So, yeah, yep, the Blu-ray is minty. The DVD, not so much. It has that awful ring around it. So, Miracle, grab that. Like I said, basically paying $3.33 a disc. Next, The Fugitive, starring Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. I've never seen this. So I know a lot of you guys are going to freak out that I've never seen this movie that everybody and their mother have seen from '93. But I will watch it. It is on my to-watch list. I have it on Blu-ray now, so it'll be easy for me to check out. I'll just have to walk over to my shelf, get it, and put it in. So The Fugitive, definitely looking forward to watching this. Next, another movie I've never seen. All these movies that I got at Game Traders Club I haven't seen. Seems to be a recurring theme with me. Is The Hurricane, starring Denzel Washington. A boxing movie with Denzel. Definitely wanted to pick it up. Haven't seen it. I haven't really heard much about this, so if you've seen The Hurricane, let me know. Is it good? Did I waste $3.30? Did I get a score and a half? Like, let me know. The Hurricane, Denzel, had to grab it. And the last movie, another movie I've never seen, Notting Hill, Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. Anybody else in it I recognize? Not particularly. But, you know, one of the biggest, if I'm not mistaken, romantic comedies of the last, 30 years. And I've never seen it, so hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's enjoyable. Stuff like Pretty Woman that I had never seen, and When Harry Met Sally were both really good. And this, I feel like, is a movie that's mentioned a lot with those movies. So I look forward to watching that. So Notting Hill, very cool. Then the next titles I got at FYE. I'm trying to round out the set of these. A lot of people were finding some of them at Big Lots, which is where I got a few of them. But FYE had them on sale for $7.99, so I was able to grab two more. The Wolfman, and this being the Alex Ross Steelbook, I paid $7.99 for it. And The Invisible Man, I also paid $7.99 for. So now I need The Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein to have all of these. I have Dracula, I have The Mummy, I have these two. So I just need Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein, the Alex Ross Steelbooks. And I've never seen any of the Universal Monster Classic movies, so I will probably, once I get all 6 of them, I will probably try to watch them in the order they were released to check them out and see how they are, because obviously I'm familiar with all the characters, but I've never seen the actual movies. So, wow, an hour and 10 minutes, an hour and 12 minutes. But I love the artwork on these. The steelbooks are really cool, really well done. I love that they have them in sleeves. I wish they would do that with more steelbooks like Mondo does, where the artwork is protected, and you know, I can put a bag still, like put it in a steelbook bag for extra protection. But just that hard plastic that keeps the steelbooks nice and clean and avoid shelf wear. So very cool. Invisible Man and the Wolfman on steelbooks, $7.99 each. The next stuff I got was from Cinema Sickness, Dave. So a few of these he actually hooked me up with for free, but I'm going to show you the couple things I grabbed. As you guys know, the great library of Purge 2019 is going strong, and Dave had a few things I wanted to pick up, including Chicken Little. I thought I owned this, but I guess I did not, and I actually really, really like this. This is one of my guilty pleasure Disney movies. I think it's very very good. I thought it was a fun time. RJ really likes this, or at least he really liked it when he was younger, and I had to grab it for $5, which is what Dave charged me for it. I grabbed it. Chicken Little, I think it's funny. I think it's this and Meet the Robinsons are both very underappreciated Disney movies in my opinion. The other thing I bought from Dave, I probably didn't need to buy, but the addition of it kind of jumped out at me and I really wanted it. And it is Interstellar. And I believe this is the Diamond Luxe version. So it's in this cool, shiny, almost like so it opens up into a book. I'm trying to avoid the glare. I've never seen Interstellar still. And then it opens up to this really cool, it's very like metallic and magnetic, 2 Blu-rays, DVD. So I had this standard version of Interstellar, which I'll end up just selling. And this was only $5 Dave charged me. So I upgraded my standard one. I'll probably get $3 for it at the worst. I have to see if it's worth anything more than that. But I grabbed this from Dave for $5. I think it's a really cool edition of it. I love the artwork. Wish they would do more stuff like this. You know, just a different, unique artwork. Has some heft to it, but it's pretty cool. Then Dave hooked me up with a few things. First, a movie that has never gotten a Blu-ray release. Was released on HD DVD, but never a Blu-ray. So I wanted to get it on DVD, and Dave's like, here, you can have it. So thank you. And it is Accepted. Jonah Hill, Justin Long, Blake Lively, Louis Black. A funny movie about kids who start their own college. I wish this would get a Blu-ray release. Really funny and just a good time. If you haven't seen Accepted, check it out. Jonah Hill has the classic hot dog line, which there's him in his hot dog costume there. If you can see, you don't focus. Nope. So, Accepted. Thank you, Dave. Definitely worth checking out. And the other thing Dave hooked me up with is a display piece, which I have to find somewhere to put. Somewhere. It's funny, it does not have the disc in it, but that's fine because the disc is worthless. And you'll see why I say that, because it is Rounders, this being the DivX version of it. Strictly from an artwork perspective and just a unique thing of my favorite movie. You know, I'll probably end up getting a VHS copy of it sometime. I have a few versions of it on DVD. I have a few versions of it on Blu-ray. It's my favorite movie. I love it. Any different version I see, I grab. And Dave was very cool to let me have this and add it to my collection. So that is the DivX version of Rounders. If you guys don't know what DivX is and you haven't watched Dave's channel to hear him tell you what DivX is, it was basically a thing where you would go to Circuit City and pay like $3 or $4 for a movie. You'd get it home. You'd have to have a special player that was hooked up to the internet. And the movie, once you played it, was good for 48 hours. And then you would have to you could re-rent it basically for like $2 or $3 and re-watch it. So it was basically a rental service with a physical copy. However, once they discontinued it, it only lasted like a year or two, you were unable to do anything with the disc. It would not play on a standard player. So that's why I said the disc really doesn't matter. Rounders on DivX. Very cool. It's going to go somewhere up on the display. Man, I'm hitting the wall, guys. So the last group of stuff here I got from the Videogame Movie Dome. I traded in a bunch of stuff to Pam that I had. Plus I still had credit there. So she's been putting stuff aside for me. And I kind of went through and see if anything else jumped out at me. And I ended up picking 6 titles up. The first being Con Air, which I've never seen. I know. How have I not seen? You guys are going to freak out at one movie as a sports fan that I've never seen. And a lot of people are probably going to be like, what? So yeah, I've never seen Con Air. Nicolas Cage, John Cusack, who's one of my favorite actors of all time. John Malkovich. As you know, he's in Rounders. I've heard great things about it. Basically about a prison on a plane, if I'm not mistaken, or a bunch of convicts on a plane. So definitely need to watch this. Con Air, got that. I will save that for last because I have the build-up. Kubo and the Two Strings. Haven't seen it. Heard it's amazing. Kind of a spur of the moment. Yeah, I'll get that because I have a good amount of credit at the Videogame Movie Dome. So I grabbed that. This being the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This is awesome. I sent Pam like a wish list of stuff I was looking for and having a hard time finding. And she had this, and it was brand new, factory sealed, and that is The Replacements. Another great Keanu Reeves movie. This would probably be my second favorite after John Wick. Just a really funny football movie. John Favreau's in it, Orlando Jones, Gene Hackman. Basically about the NFL going on strike, and they have replacement players, and Keanu Reeves plays Shane Falco. It's just a really funny football movie. So the next movie, I paid a little more than I normally would, but it was with the slip and everything. And like I said, I kind of had an abundance of credit. Probably shouldn't have paid $12 for it, but I did. That's what happens when you have a lot of store credit and you're like, yeah, just throw it on my pile. That is Vice, starring Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Steve Carell, Sam Rockwell. Haven't watched this yet. Definitely do need to check it out. I've heard good things. Got nominated for a ton of Oscars. It did not win many Oscars though, if any. But I wanted to check it out. It does come with the slipcover, so I grabbed that. I do want to see it. The next thing, very cool. Pam put this on hold as soon as it came out. She got a copy of it. Glass on 4K. I love this movie. They really need to put Unbreakable out on 4K. I have Glass and Split on 4K. I'd love to own the trilogy on 4K. I actually don't own Unbreakable on Blu-ray, and I'm kind of hesitant to buy it because I feel like once I buy it, they'll announce Unbreakable on 4K. So this is the third in the trilogy, and I really like the movie. I look forward to rewatching it. I love the slipcover here with the... it's embossed and everything, but it's really cool. Glass was a good time. Glass, definitely worth checking out. I think a lot of people were disappointed by it, but I really liked it. So Glass, the last movie, I can just see the comments now. So, as I said, I'm a sports fan. I love sports films, and I've never seen this. Yep. I've never seen Field of Dreams. I don't know what else to say. Field of Dreams starring Kevin Costner recently came out in 4K. Pam had this, and I was like, I really need to get this. I really need to watch it. This has been out for 30 years, and I've never seen it. I need to see it. So I grabbed Field of Dreams because I've never seen it, and I heard it's amazing. So let's try to get the big picture here. Man. All right, guys. Work with me, pile. Boom. We're gonna do the slow pan up. That's the haul, guys. That's Videogame Movie Dome. That's Cinema Sickness. It's Willow Glen Flea Market. It is FYE. It is Game Traders Club and Cash Converters. Very cool haul. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of stuff I need to watch for the first time. Please leave comments down below. Don't hate me too much. I will watch Field of Dreams. I promise. And that's it, guys. So as always, please be sure to check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, where I review all the movies I watch, eBay, where I sell stuff to put money back into my collection. If you guys see something on eBay you're interested in, email me. I promise I can do better than what I have listed on eBay price-wise. And I think that is about it, guys. So be sure to hit the like button down below. Be sure to subscribe if you don't already. Hit the notification bell so you guys can see when I upload new stuff and videos and fantastic greatness and stacks of movies that I haven't watched and all that stuff. And as always, until next time, I need a sip of coffee because I have more videos to record. Who's down to a movie? Did you think I was lying? It's the good stuff. Bye.